Every year, the Paintress paints a number on her cursed monolith, and the people of that age are doomed. In Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, you are part of a small group seeking to stop the Paintress from ever painting death again. I feel like RPGs with stories and characters that I connect to so immediately are rare, and while we've only just begun, this is already stacking up to be a Game of the Year contender for me. As we begin this journey, we learn about the Gommage, an annual ritual, the expeditions, and see the ways that the people of Lumiere handle facing constant grief. We see hope, nihilism, pragmatism, and resistance, but ultimately, tomorrow comes, and we continue. Please let me know if you also cried, if you've got theories, and if you're in for this journey. Enjoy! This looks so beautiful already! And by looks, I mean it sounds. I mean, this is a beautiful title screen, but oh, the music is already just sends your soul like soaring. I don't know, there's something just so beautiful about the music. I have been looking forward to this game for a very long time. A shout out to all my Kepler pals. I am so proud of you all, and I have just been really eager to celebrate the launch, so yay! I'm so excited for you all. The reviews have been glowing, and I'm excited. All right, let's see. My controller seems to be a little wonky. Let me make sure it's connected. All right, so we're going through the settings. Love to highlight settings here and accessibility. We've got game difficulty, which can be changed anytime outside of battle. I will always give it a try, at least on the intended difficulty. Who knows if we stay there, but I always like to see how can I hold up? You know, what's that like? You can enable tutorials. That's great. I will keep them on for now. Character customization in cutscenes. That's really cool. I love that you can like turn that on or off. I like how it's like some cinematic shot may not look as intended, but it's fun. That's very good. I will keep it as enable. Text language, English. Audio language, English. Now this game is French, and so I think it'd be really interesting to play at some point in French, just because I think that's like maybe, I don't know, I feel like that'd be true to like a spirit of the game, but for myself, for just audio accessibility, also for folks watching like you, I want to keep it in English, and then we'll keep the volume as is. So let's start the game. Love it when games allow you to create and manipulate the settings ahead of jumping in. That's huge. It's such a tiny detail, but it's really makes a big difference in the play experience where you're not starting and having to like pause and in the middle of an intro cutscene, you know, go through all of that stuff. Or worse, you're unable to pause and you're stuck without the accessibility settings you need before the game gets going. Here we go.
Gustav, dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dum, dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dum. Ton l'âme sera ravi, les toits à ce noir gris fera. Clair obscur, trouble de rature trouvera.
So beautiful.
Clair obscur, par des grandes peintures trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Oh, snap.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead?
I was gonna
If
say,
you
his
could
other
hit
arm.
Paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
Okay.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, 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 you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her Gommage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Prologue. Lumiere. So I think that's the name of the city, if I'm remembering correctly. Here we go! Oh my gosh! So beautiful. So we have 2 characters we've been introduced to. So we've got this guy and then perhaps his younger sister. It seems like they're very close, very friendly. Let me pick up this flower. A flower for Sophie. Absolutely, we're going to take it. Yes. And we know that there is this being called the Paintress way off in the distance. She's inscribed a number, and very ominous. We know that people have been laying their lives down for these expeditions. What are these expeditions for? We're not quite sure yet, at least in the story. You probably know if you've read this team page, but it looks like there's a gathering of people down at the docks. I wonder if that is for whatever expedition that seems to be almost ready to go. I cannot pick up the book. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful vantage point. My goodness. Already the music, the colors, just this world feels rich and lived in. Oh, I'm so excited to explore it.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there.
Okay, let me just make sure.
Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Conte de la Siren? Serine? Regards. I do not speak French, so apologies to everyone who hears me absolutely butchering the pronunciation. But it looks like there's a lot of newspapers up here. There's a lot about the expedition, a lot about this Paintress or the Siren, who I think is the Paintress. Seems like both almost like movie or play posters. Like this is part of the culture for sure. Whatever is happening is embedded in the lives of the people here. Whether they use it for pop culture or it's part of the current events, it's for sure part of the current events. Oh my god, look at the bottles. What is this? There's like this blue tacky stuff. Looks like it'd be kind of like tacky or sticky or I don't know, there's something on the ground here. So that's interesting. That's not something we would see normally. It looks like maybe we can see some of it off in the distance as well. I wonder if this has to do with the Paintress. Oh my gosh, I want to live here. I think what's also really cool is we don't often see, I feel like I haven't often played RPGs that take place in explicitly like a country like France. I don't feel like this location, this locale exists in a lot of my memories of games. Usually it's sort of fantastical, either a fantasy world that's sort of based off of like a little Japan, a little bit of like ambiguous Western, but the fact that this is really unapologetically French and the history, the art style, the way that everything is infused, I think is really neat.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh?
Grapple shortcuts.
Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
Right. gosh,
Come
and
on,
look at this
Gustav,
stuff
speed up a
floating.
bit.
Whoa,
Sophie
let's
will
take
have
a
already
moment.
gommaged by the time you've arrived.
Gommaged. Okay. So, oh my god. Wow. Can we play the piano? Can we take a moment? Take a musical break? Interesting. So we're in a world where people can grapple hook, run on the
Can't believe
rooftops.
Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Wow.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
Necklace full of flowers. So it seems like she is going on this expedition. Perhaps I'm a year younger than her. Maybe it's not my time for Gommage, whatever that is.
What?
You look tense.
Or maybe I'm not 34, but 35, so I'm like above that age that has been marked for the expedition.
Yeah.
I know what you need. A little
Oh no,
jewel.
but she said I was younger, so never mind.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
All right, you're on.
Bribery works every time. Yes, I would love to go through the battle tutorial. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, battle wheel. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or an item. Okay, pretty standard RPG stuff. We have turn order indicated. Thank you. I love that in a game. Please give me the Final Fantasy X turn order, like, line any day. I love that so much. Try attacking. All right. Ooh. Meal's like, are you sure you want to do this? Yes. All right. 1 action per turn. Ooh. Boom. You can press B to dodge. We're going to see how consistently I actually do that, but we'll see. All right. We're going to try using a skill now. We have an overcharge system here. 2 skills. Oh no, not overcharge system. That's just one of the skills. But there is an overcharge meter, I see. So let's use overcharge. Oh, I guess we're going to use the Lumiere assault. Deal low single target damage, 5 hits, and uses the weapon's element. Love it. Pressing A at the right time will improve your skill's effect. All right. Now this is going to be my weakness. I am very bad at dodging, parrying. So I think it's really cool they've added this element. Brings to mind, like, I think it was Mario and Luigi. One of those Mario Luigi RPGs had this. Many others did, but you know what I mean. During an enemy attacking yourself to parry, press right bumper to parry. All right, here we go. So B to dodge, right bumper to parry. Woof. And press right bumper to parry one more time. Got it. So now I have my overcharge meter full. So let's use that skill and deliver that devastating overcharge attack to my little sister.
For those who come after.
Whoops, I don't think I hit perfect on those. Oh, love the end screen. That's beautiful. We continue. I love that detail. It's not just continue, it's we. I assume, because once we have our team, it's going to be about us as a team continuing together. It's a really nice little
You
detail.
won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, it doesn't look like we
The
can
plaza is
equip
lively.
or use that now.
Why people like to celebrate the Gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand.
You can see it right
You
here.
and Sophie broke up so long ago,
Wow.
but clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it? Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
Is there anything different?
She's down there.
Mm.
It's your moment.
Right, here we go. Woo! Oh, the petals are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she does
The
have
last
a
few
necklace
days
of
meant
flowers
everything.
already.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
Oh, look at the fabric. Like the texture on all of the fabric is beautiful.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
We gave her the biggest flower.
You know,
And
I'm
if you-
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't
you
need
too.
Okay,
You go.
you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting to change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you.
Come on, say it. Finish the sentence. This is your last
Want
chance.
me to the harbor?
Yes.
Like, fully confessed, oh my gosh, that breaks my heart. This feels very much like, oh! Now I get to be her. Like, look at how cute she is. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I can go back. Probably not. Nope. This is really evocative to me of one of my favorite games of all time, Final Fantasy X. Press L to change characters during exploration. I love that. I love being able to have just a character maybe that you connect with more, be the one that steers when you're doing just general exploration. It's just a trash can. Oh. But this feels very much like a world where, like in Final Fantasy X, you had the summoners who, spoilers for like multiple decade-old game, you have these summoners who are sent on these trials and pilgrimages to help stop sin, this big bad. And this feels very similar, but I think a little bit less hopeful, a little more dark, where these people, like it seems like they're being sent to sort of certain doom. Like they're sending them on an expedition, but it seems like nobody expects them to return. Again, similar to this Final Fantasy X
Oh, hi, Sophie.
pilgrimage.
So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
He might hear us. No, I think at this point, gotta keep everything out. Like, don't be embarrassed about it.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour.
See you. See you.
I wonder if I switch and I become Gustav.
See you. See you.
Okay, the conversation doesn't change. It seems like, let me see, reset it a little bit.
See you. See
Okay.
you.
Yeah, no. She doesn't want to talk to Gustav. She's talking to her
I
friend.
can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
I feel like I'm too soft to play this game right now. I think I'm gonna cry. It's like I know what's coming. I'm not ready for it. I don't want it to happen. I'm interested because again, I can't remember. I think Gustav is a year younger, so he must be 32. So I wonder what he's talking about in terms of the resistance. Like, how are they planning on resisting other than this expedition? If this expedition has consistently not gone the way that they've planned. I know there was a interactive moment there to maybe trigger the cutscene, but I just want to do a little walking around first. I love that we could take a moment to just play the piano. People who are about to Gommage leave their furniture so that others may use them. Let's take a look. Sophie and Gustav examine the stuff left
We can use that.
behind. Ooh, color of Lumina. The rest is better left for future generations. Okay, I'm not gonna walk all the way down because that may... Oh, what is this?
My gestural costume is the best! Hey, madame, do you think the gesturals really exist?
Of course they do.
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one, even if it means joining an expedition.
No, oh my gosh.
I'll raise a gestural army and we'll crush the Paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gesturals and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That's... yeah. You would make a great gestural.
Thanks.
Okay. I wonder what gesturals are. And maybe if there's like fairy tale or lore that they're based off of. Oh, dang, that's interesting. Can I talk to you?
Hey, you. You seem like a woman with exquisite taste.
True.
I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier.
Esquier.
This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Ooh. Maybe you could paint it and add some color, or maybe sculpt something more menacing, like a Nevron. No. Add more color.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Gosh.
Oh, you don't have to.
but I will.
Yeah, again, this is, oh god, this is just so close to Final Fantasy X, where it's like these people are celebrating because they know that there's a chance maybe this is the expedition that will save them. But they also, I think in their heart of hearts, know that that likelihood is so tiny. Here's more folks with flowers. I definitely have the most cool flowers, I feel like. All right, let's see. Oh my god, look at that painting. Or not painting, the sculpture. Let's see, I think if I walked over here, there was some way to interact with it, maybe? Maybe not. Let me back up. 'Cause I think I came from over here. Yes. Oh, what's the shiny over there? Can I jump up? Excuse me, I see a shiny and I want it. Ooh, chroma. That's cool. Also, dang, look at that statue. So far above all the others. Thought there was sort of an interactive moment closer to the fountain, but maybe not.
Ah, the scintillating Sophie.
Oh, again, the textures on this fabric,
As
so
gorgeous
fun.
as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow, and who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
A little dark, don't you think? Asking someone to write the headline for what maybe be like their final journey on this earth.
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know.
well,
You really are lazy.
Wow, really making me do your work on my Gommage
help me
day.
again, Sophie, please. The boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me
Okay.
think of a headline.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously. I think while the pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms is poetic, I think for a headline, I'm going to go with the practical. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey.
Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey.
Headline about the expedition. That's bold. Nobody really cares about them anymore after their constant failures.
Oh.
But that would make a wonderful underdog story. Okay,
Just
now
gotta
I'm
be,
inspired.
we just gotta win.
You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never.
Divine like the Paintress. Can I like take her power and resolve this
Thank you
once and for
For
all?
all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, I think we've gone around. Let me do a quick run through just to make sure, and then we'll keep progressing towards the docks. Ooh, here's another person to talk to.
Oh, Sophie.
Ari,
Oh, and she's wearing a
flowers.
necklace too.
I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
That's interesting. So I wonder if there's a push for people to have kids, as many kids as possible each year, so that there's always essentially a group of people that's aging up. I wonder what happens if, like, what happens when everything goes down to zero, when the Paintress just continues to count down.
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world.
Man, this is so resonant, I feel like, right now, because I think, especially right now, everything is kind of going wrong in our worlds, too. And as someone who is of an age thinking about having kids, that's a thought that I have, where I'm like, gosh, when we have kids, this is what they're bringing them into. Like, I think there has to be a certain level of hope and optimism for the world to be able to have kids, to be able to say, hey, I think this is going to last and endure long enough that future generations will be able to experience it. So it's interesting to see Sophie being a bit pragmatic and saying, we don't have the solution. I don't think I'm at the point where I can bring kids in, bring lives into this world.
I know we are not many to think like this now, and it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most.
Gustav, are we getting some details
Now,
here?
if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him.
Oh my gosh,
You
that's
should
why they broke up.
cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbour.
Good luck, Mary.
It's also interesting to me, what have they done? And perhaps they've done other things that, we haven't seen yet because we've just started the game, but it's like putting all of these hopes on an expedition, I assume a very small portion of the population, putting all your hopes into that small portion of the population to do this work for you versus what happens if, like, everyone together stood against the Paintress? Would that be possible? Versus putting all of this weight into that select group of people. It's like, yeah, maybe they try once a year, every year, but there's so few resources, so few people that there's no way they could go against the Paintress versus, a huge group. I think also it's interesting to have this group of people. The Cyril, I think was his name, the newspaper person, he mentioned, like, people don't really have hope for these to do anything. So it's like, why, if you really don't have the hope, what's pushing you to continue to send these folks to their doom? So clearly some people do have an element of hope. Okay, is there anyone on the stage I can talk with? Ooh, yes. They're trying to recruit for future expeditions. Okay, so there's recruiting, which means maybe not everyone of the age group has to go. Which makes that question even more poignant, I think, of like, why are they putting like this really important task of trying to save the world? Like, they're putting it on a few small people. And they have to volunteer. And the number of people volunteering is going down every year. Oh, man.
Why does Manon keep saying death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either. It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Dang.
Recently.
I don't know. Kinda nice in a way. Having a deadline forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
Sure, but that's because you're at 34. I feel like you've, granted, that's still very young, but it's like you've had time to process it. I'm just thinking, again, this number keeps going down each year, I think is what it says. So it's like, then what happens when you get to 18, 17, 16, you get to children?
You can really find the silver lining in everything, can't you?
No, it's just things don't always work out the way we want. No use getting upset, Use what we can, leave what we can't.
Again, very pragmatic. But that, it feels like it's coming from a place of hopelessness, like, can't change anything. I'm gonna go to the ceremony, participate, do the flower thing, but we all know it's not gonna change. And that for me makes me really sad. It's just a trash can. One of these days it's not gonna be just a trash can. I'm so excited for that day. All right, looks like we're getting close to like a pivotal moment since we've blocked off these side areas and we can only go down the center. The flower market. People are buying flowers for their loved ones before they gommage. Gommage. Okay, I think I call it gromaged earlier, which, not like fromage. No.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
rose.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland.
It's not a farewell garland. Am I the same age as her then? I'm not younger. Am I going on this expedition too? Or maybe did I not volunteer? That's why I don't have the flower. Or maybe I just am not liked enough to get a necklace of flowers.
My friend.
Oh,
Thanks,
we are
Sophie.
going. Dang. Okay, hang on. Let me see. If I talk as
Good
Sophie.
luck.
Okay. No. So it looks like for the dialogue options, there are specific folks that get the dialogue. And if you're exploring, it'll just default to whatever person the dialogue is supposed to happen for. I feel like that probably would have blown out the scope so much if every character had unique dialogue interactions with
play.
folks.
You two would make a cute couple.
No.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Oh my gosh. Come on, a normal trash can. Okay, walking around. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go this way. Kind of get the patio at the Café de Lumiere, and we'll see before we talk to our friend that is making her jealous.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress.
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
Damn. Yeah, it is. Again, it's interesting to see the ways that this city is already, like, I think this stuff is all related to the Paintress, right? This city has been taken. Whatever this is, it's growing. It's taking over the courtyards and the gathering spaces, and in a lot of ways, yeah, it feels like the Paintress or whatever this is, I assume is related to the Paintress. Like, the power is already taken over. But it's been interesting seeing how everyone we encounter is dealing with this struggle just a little bit differently. Some people are more hopeful. Gustav is like, no, we've got this. We're going to resist. We're going to fight back and solve this. Some people are more pragmatic. Like, well, at least it gives us a deadline to really YOLO. Live life as to the fullest while we have it. And then you've got folks like the person we just talked to who are really nihilistic at this point.
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the Paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in matters of love.
Sharp.
But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
Again, Final Fantasy X. People die. Yuna dances. What? I will help.
Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
Battle
Come on,
against the
dodge
easel.
your lady's beautiful moves.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. Oh my god.
That was splendid. One more time.
Oh, shoot. Whoop. Oh. The way that they signal this.
One last time.
Oh. The way that they're signaling the time to dodge is not only beautiful, like the golden brush strokes, but it also is so clear to me as a person who is horrible at dodging always. I love this so much. 9 successful dodges in a row. Hell yeah. We continue. God, I love that so much.
Splendid. Splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
Dang. How's
It's
that
nice
for a creativity boost?
To know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may prove useful.
Okay, so Gustav and Sophie are the same age, and I think they're both going on the expedition. Recode can be consumed to reallocate a character's attributes or skill points. Ooh, that seems very useful.
Oh, what a beautiful couple. Thank you again.
Awesome. Ugh. I wonder if we'll ever get to go up and like see some of these islands in the sky. That would be cool if so. Come on, trash can. Ugh. One of these days. One of these days. We will get a trash can with stuff in it. And it'll make me happy. Alright, let's go look at this guitar player. Okay, alright. Doesn't look like we can engage. Can I jump up this way? Oh, yes! Ooh, look at that. It was Chromia or whatever? Chroma. That's cool. Oh. Hello, can I chat with you? No, no, no. Nobody wants to chat with me. Anyone want to give me flowers?
Please.
Please? I'm going on the expedition. Anyone want to talk to me? Oh, trash can. It is normal. Of no interest whatsoever. Sob. One of these days, I will be rewarded for my patience. Okay. Oh, hello. Another family that will be torn apart by the Gommage. And more children for the already crowded orphanage. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly her.
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
Ooh.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I love that. We learned so much about Sophie, and even just that line where she's like trying to see and trying to empathize with the villain in this story, right? The person or the divine being that's like killing off this population. And that's a good question. Like, why is this happening? What is the Paintress's deal? because this seems like a relatively new thing that's happening. Oh my gosh, the horses. Oh, this architecture's beautiful. So yeah, I think that tells us a lot about Sophie, and also Gustav, who says, I admire that you can do that. I admire you can be this bigger person and empathize, but I can't.
The Paintress is going to punish you, you blasphemers. The Gommage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves because we dared to defy her.
Another one of these Paintress worshippers. Best to ignore him.
Whoa, beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. But sad, they're all wearing flowers, so it's like they're all getting ready for whatever Gommage is. People have gathered for the Gommage. The Paintress will soon wake. That's not good. Whatever that is, we know it's not good. I know my sister was over there. I assume she's my sister.
Please.
I'll talk to her last.
Don't forget me.
The people on the dock are the ones who won't Gommage. They're here to show their solidarity for those wearing flowers. People on the dock. Okay. Wow. I'm very curious about the colors chosen too, like red and white. I wish I knew a bit more about like color, not theory necessarily, but sort of color meanings. I feel like red is such a strong color. You think of like blood, you think of love at the same time as well. These are from last year. White, I feel like, is hopeful, but also white, I feel like, is a mourning flower, like lilies. You see lilies at funerals in the West.
I love you guys. Remember what Bo used to say. You're living for the rest of us.
Fuck the Paintress! Fuck the Paintress! Fuck the Paintress!
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody Paintress. But my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
See, that's what I was wondering too, where it's like, there's I assume people who think about this stuff, like what are we doing and how can we do it differently because what we're doing isn't working. But then there's this, I think a lot about especially the ways that unions, especially in workplaces, are stifled by union busters. And part of it is this sort of element of you have other responsibilities to take care of. Why would you jeopardize your job by participating in a union when in reality it's the union busters and the companies that are doing the jeopardization, not being a part of a union shouldn't jeopardize your job. And, you know, they go in, union busters, and they're like, hey, you'll get fired if you join this union. You won't be able to pay your bills. You won't be able to take care of your kids. What are you going to do if you don't have a job? And I think this evokes the same sentiment for me, where it's like, we could do this thing that potentially could be the game changer, that if we all united and stood up against the Paintress, we could do it. But gosh, I have this responsibility that I'm afraid of. If we do this, I might lose, I might not be able to take care of my brother's kid. So,
Uncle Victor suits you.
I love, this game has been already just
quite
really
the ballsy
cool.
One, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
And seeing the different ways that people
Not much hesitation on her part.
are coping with this constant tragedy and constant apocalypse that keeps renewing, it seems like, every year.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
I assume these are the kids that he's taking care of. Let's see, where is my sister, by the way? She's over here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hanging out with some other kids.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't
Mael,
expect to see you
that's her
here.
name.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things, so no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
See you.
In the next life.
So Sophie mentions you and Gustav, and Mael is definitely younger than, her 30s. So I'm curious, like, what is her role? What is she doing as a part of this resistance to the Paintress and the expeditions and everything happening? Oh my gosh. This is just such a beautiful game. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the ways
the harbor.
this story is already establishing, like, the complex dynamics, even in this crowd of people who are all there for ostensibly the same thing. They all have such different feelings about it. The Paintress will awaken soon, and the Gommage will start. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Do you want to head to the harbor? It's time. I think it's time. Sophie and Gustav move towards the harbor.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not.
One thing is, perhaps the expeditions don't have to be of the people who could be experiencing the Gommage soon. Perhaps the expeditions are anyone of an age that's maybe
What?
not directly impacted.
I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
Okay, so I think my understanding is a little bit more clarified, where the expedition is made up of volunteers, and the Gommage happens to people who are of the age that that Paintress has marked.
This too is your legacy.
Dang, that's a nice coat. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
It's yours too. It's almost time.
Estelina, que soledad. Tona lora tovla, Alina. Esta surano taquet, les renoirs, tonare fuego verso, Alina, ay.
Oof. Oh my gosh, they're the... Jeez. I knew I was too soft to play this today. Oh my gosh.
I'm here. Oh my gosh. It's so wild because I'm like, I knew what this game was about. I know the premise. But to see it, it's heartbreaking. And you think about when you remove either end, right? When you remove the elders of a community, of a society, you're losing the knowledge and experience that they bring to be able to help you learn from previous mistakes, to learn from your past. It's like you're erasing ostensibly the ability for that institutional and societal memory. Oh my gosh, they weren't kidding when they're like, got 5 tables for the expedition.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Santé.
Yeah, could use a
It's
drink.
just like the bottle's mine. You all get the cups, I got the bottle, don't worry.
5 tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even Maëlle showed up and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
Maybe is Maëlle not my sister?
Maybe later.
I feel like I
catch up.
maybe saw that earlier.
I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah.
Just busy crying.
Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
So the people who were 34 all were erased, killed by the Paintress. That's absolutely brutal. Like, I think it's incredibly powerful to see, like, the community comes together to witness the Gommage and say goodbye, but, like, oh my god, that's also just the most horrifying thing to think about. And the fact that when they are disintegrated and they turn into the petals, so it's like literally you're looking around and it feels like the ashes of the people that we just lost are scattered about us. Like, the city, at first I was like, this is so beautiful with all the petals and flowers, but it really feels like more and more like a tomb, like just a tomb waiting hall.
Let's at
Wow.
least check on Maëlle and my apprentices.
Okay, we will check on them.
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. Sure it works?
I've been working on this for months. It's my personal masterpiece.
Your personal masterpiece seems a little unorthodox.
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Dead useful. Too soon, Tom. Too soon.
Sure, why not?
We just lost a bunch of folks.
Great. I'll trade it for 1 token.
Oh, I thought we were friends, buddy. You know what? Fine. I have a token. Here,
Call
take
it
it.
morbid curiosity. Here, your token.
You won't regret it. Probably.
Weird Pictos. A quick inspection is enough to say that this Pictos is unusable, is it? Okay. Is there a way for me to check really fast? We've got our journal. We have not found... Oh my gosh, I love that the journal entries, oh my gosh, start at 84. So it's like these are all the other expeditions. That's cool. And then we have weapons, Pictos. Oh, currently unusable, so we can't even like quest items. All right, so we can't do anything with that. And then we have the color of Luma. I am gonna save it just because I want to get a few more characters, see how it really balances out once we get going on this expedition. Oh my gosh, who are you?
Hey, Amandine. Having fun?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect
Cute.
timing.
Oh,
I'm
what?
styling
Can I get
everyone
that
before we
outfit?
ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the Paintress, eh?
Yes. Oh my gosh, fashion is the goal, right?
Certainly important. Can you style me up too?
On it. Just bring me a token first.
Dang it. Can I get a refund? I want to get an outfit instead. Dang, we've got some hamon.
Hello there, Gustav. Perhaps one of these artifacts may prove useful to your mission.
Colette, you've been holding out on us. What are these?
Relics from before the fracture, passed down through the generations. The council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. 1 token is all I ask.
Oh my gosh, my friend Tom put himself in prime position for unsuspecting folks like me to just spend the money, not knowing.
I should have known.
Again, can I go to Tom and ask for a refund? My goodness.
Gustav, just the man I wanted to see.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, do we get a card game?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
Ah, history trivia. Still fun, not as fun as a card game.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
All right, fire away.
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
Oh my god, I don't know.
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean? When was the fracture?
Not 33 years ago. I guess. Was it 100 years? Because then we've been counting down from 100. Or would it be 67 because we're at 33. Maybe 67. Oh my gosh, I'm going to feel so silly if I get this wrong.
67 years ago.
Brilliant. I concede. You are
Basic
the
math
undisputed
for
expert
the
on Lumiere
win.
and history.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
All right, fine. Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
I guess. Would it be 99 because 100 would have been the first people just erased? Or was it? I feel like I'm gonna be so silly. Okay, I'm gonna say 100 because maybe when she painted 100, it immediately erased. Or did it count down from 100? So it's like you get a 1-year buffer warning. I'm overthinking this and it's probably so simple and it's probably 100, but I'm gonna say 99. Oh God.
Expedition 99.
Are you even trying? It's better.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Which was the first?
Expedition 100.
Are you even trying?
What?
Which was the first
Expedition 0? Why would they call it 0?
Expedition 0.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense.
Agreed.
Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hits 0. All right, last one. Get it right, and maybe I'll give you a token.
Thank you, Antoine, for letting me answer as many times
What
as
is
possible.
Illumina?
Illumina? Special, okay, abilities you internalize. Special type of weapon. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not Lumiere's unique brand of perfume, so I'm gonna say abilities you internalize by you seeing a Pictos in battle.
Abilities you internalize.
Well done. Well done.
All right.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converter, so.
I hereby officially end our feud. With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant light. And a good friend.
You big softy.
All right. Here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
Hell yeah, festival token. Okay, so it looks like there are 3 places I can use a token. I'm hoping there's at least one more spot where I can get a token from a friend.
Hey.
Hey, yourself. You okay? Want to talk about it?
Yeah, actually, no.
That's okay.
What about you? You say goodbye to Derek?
Oh, that was over ages ago.
Oh, sorry.
Eh,
I really thought you guys would work out.
it's for the best. I need full focus on the expedition and our team. We're all we have.
Yeah. We're all we have.
And that's why it's we continue at the end of each battle instead of just continue.
Glass of wine? Or a hug?
I love Lucien already. Oh my gosh.
Keep your sweat to yourself.
Bring Gustav a glass of wine.
Who exactly are you talking to? They cut servers from the budget years ago.
Ah, the ultimate indignity. A farewell party where we serve ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
I agree, Lucien.
I'm betting you've got another bottle stashed in your coat somewhere. You gonna share?
You wound me. But yes, in fact, I do have a bottle. Always be prepared.
Yep.
Or was it always bring backup? Same difference.
Agreed.
Right.
And I am prepared. Prepared to live. And prepared to die.
You're such an idiot.
Hey. We've got your Lumina converter, yeah? I believe. I'm ready for my Lumina.
Okay, so it seems like this is relatively new technology that I invented, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, well, we've only tested it here. Who knows what we'll meet on the main continent? We'll need more field testing once we land.
Don't worry, buddy. I've got you covered.
Great. Thanks, buddy.
Right. But I'm on the mission. I need tokens, please. We've got ham. No tokens just hidden in here.
Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah. Been ready. What about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed Alan's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
A view of the Paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
It's this idea of like, we keep moving forward. Like, you may not make it, but you're helping clear the way for us to get just a little bit closer. I'm curious if they literally mean that, like nobody's actually reached the Paintress yet, or if it's many people have reached the Paintress and it's just they haven't figured out how to defeat her. Okay, there's kids over here.
Gustav, we got something for you.
My apprentices. Oh, a journal. They truly know the way to my heart.
For your field notes. So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the shield dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Lumiere.
I promise.
Promise.
Adrien?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
Oh, Adrien's got such a cute voice.
I should check on Maëlle. She's probably alone, as usual.
Maëlle, huh?
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter. We can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
No, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
I wonder how close, because the city seems large. There's a lot of people within a specific age group, I'd imagine, but at the same time, there's probably a closeness and a camaraderie between the others of your exact age, like the other 33s. So I wonder if that bonds them even more across just each year of people.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
I can imagine.
Who's Lune, and does she have a token?
Okay.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Dang. I mean, but that's also a thing. Like, know your capacity, and if truly you're like, I'm not the person to go out and do this thing, but maybe I can change myself, or I can change the area around me. Like, that's important too.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable?
I don't think so.
Make believe that happiness is this?
I think there's also, like, if there's people on the expedition, there's also people who need to stay behind and, like, take care of the orphans. I don't know, maybe I'm being too gracious to this person, but I feel like maybe even if you're not a person to go on the expedition, it doesn't mean necessarily that you've resigned yourself to this.
More like rediscover. Happiness. One Gommage left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
Okay, so maybe she is, like, kind of doing that rationalization, but I think that there is an interesting thread there where perhaps because I think they alluded to the fact that Colette couldn't join the expedition, and I wonder why, but there has to be people maybe who for various reasons aren't able to actually go, but support and want to figure out how to help otherwise.
And maybe we'll see that with Colette, because I think that was alluded to a little bit
It
there.
makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The Paintress stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
I won't necessarily argue with that.
I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot?
Lune is cool. Look at that
It's
arm.
amazing
Oh
you
my
triangulated
gosh.
Expedition Zero's landing site.
Theoretically. Extrapolated from the archives, but... That was 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy, retracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Ooh, okay. All right. So not every expedition totally fails with like a party wipe. They had survivors.
Assuming the record's correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that the road conditions haven't changed, that...
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
All right. I like how analytical she is.
Think there's other survivors out there?
Doubtful. We would have seen signs.
But not impossible. Maybe if they have shield domes. But they would have been overrun by Nevrons before they could build any.
We were lucky the fracture dropped us out here. Bought us time to get our defenses up.
The fracture dropped them here. Okay, that's
I
curious.
don't know. People are resourceful, and Nevrons can't be everywhere. I'm betting on human ingenuity.
I like that. Commander?
Gustav, saw you with Sophie. You talked?
Yeah, yeah. Where's your daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
Shit.
I mean, that's a choice. If you're Expedition 33, this is your last year, ostensibly, of living. And if you're choosing, especially if you have a kid, you're choosing it to spend away from your family in the hopes of pursuing a possible solution to this, a possible stop for what is happening. You're trading off. You're losing the opportunity to spend with your family and perhaps what could be your last moments with them.
It's
Or
okay.
your last year.
She doesn't need to understand, as long as she gets to live.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
No pressure, huh?
No pressure.
Oh no. Lots of pressure. You and Lune and your Lumina tech, that's our edge.
Thanks, but that's not. Everyone has a role. Lucien, Tristan, Catherine, and you. You made us into we have a really good team, thanks to you. That's our edge.
Tomorrow comes, my friend.
Tomorrow comes and we continue.
Doesn't it always?
I'm sorry, it's gonna get old, but I really think that's important.
Come, let's play some cards.
No way. Everyone knows you cheat.
That's just what sore losers say. Come now. You're going to be a little cautious mouse with the Paintress too.
Cautious is good. Keeps you alive.
We're expeditioners. Stay smart, yes, but be bold, huh? You can't win if you don't play.
Yeah.
Money's no good out there anyway. Why are you trying to fleece me?
'Cause winning's fun.
Wait, I want to play the card
Come,
game.
let's play some
Ugh. Is there a place I can go to play cards? I just see a quiche or a pie. Can't quite tell. Hello.
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool.
Man, I would love like jackets and outfits inspired by the looks in this game. I think it's so
Gustav!
cool.
Come drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
You're so boring. It's our last night. Who knows when we'll be back?
I like that you say when and not if.
What can I say? I'm an optimist. Or an idiot. Depends on who you ask.
Respect that. All right, let's see. We did get one token. Do I get a fashion or an artifact? I feel like I'm gonna talk to Colette, get some sort of artifact.
Welcome back.
They'll be
You're
more
here for the artifact.
obviously helpful, I think. I'm curious. Here's a token.
Yes, I'm curious. Here's a token.
Take good care of it. Godspeed.
An old key for an old door.
Take good
Okay. Maybe Mael will give us a token.
These all yours?
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it'll hurt to catch up.
You can start now. Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie, my fierce and loving friend.
To Soph. Seriously
Soph.
though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Tomorrow comes, but it ain't here yet. I'm not crossing the sea sober.
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No, not for that.
Ah,
Go have some drinks.
Good. I'd love to find another token. Okay, so I did a full walk around again, talked to everyone, and it seems like there is no extra token. I feel bad if I miss it, but let's talk to Mael. Perhaps she has the last one. Oh, man.
I knew I'd find you here. Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your Gommage.
Okay.
You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that, but it's...
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
I wonder, okay, so maybe they use the term sister, but they're not, like, technically related?
Lumiere is not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can
Maybe
keep an eye
Emma's
on
my
you
sister.
forever.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister
Got
who
it.
cares.
Doubly lucky. Since now I have 2.
Awesome. Okay, that clarifies it. So we have one, like, biological sister, one, you know, but Mael is my sister.
All right, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Will you give me a token?
Old man.
You're pretty much the oldest man in Lumiere now, no? Come on.
Oldest man in Lumiere is wild. Man.
This time, I'm not messing around.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Do you want to wish to have a rematch? I'm going to say yes because I'm hoping we get a token out of it. I hope I remember how to dodge and attack and everything. All right, so let's do an attack.
No shame losing to a superior fighter.
Okay, let's try skills. Let's do a Lumiere assault. Don't know if we did that very well. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh, okay.
Hope your Lumina converter works better than your dueling.
Hush, hush. All right, we can overcharge now, so let's give that a try, just to practice.
For those who come after.
All right. Ah, I thought I dodged that one. Okay, I think let's do one more solid attack. Dang it, okay. Let's see, one more. Actually, let's do a skill. Let's do my Lumiere assault. That's not do very good. What? Oh, dang it. I think I go way too early for her. The signaling is a little bit different. I feel like there's less of a pull with the gold painting stroke kind of effect. Okay, we have one more point. No! Oh my gosh! No, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Come on. I got it. Barely got it, but I got it. We continue.
Not bad for the oldest man in Lumiere, eh?
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
Yes, I knew it. Festival token. Thank you. It's like I just need to get all 3 so I can get my fashion, and then I can say goodbye.
Ready for your new haircut?
Let's see
All
what
right,
you got.
Let's see what you've got.
Amandine, I think that's how you pronounced her name, tries to experiment with Gustav's hair. It's looking good. Okay.
Voila. Looking very fine indeed. You'll die with a gorgeous head of hair.
Oh my gosh, do I have a man bun? I do. Oh my gosh, let's keep that. That's funny. I like it.
The chief counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
Wow.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Mayel, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Proceed to Emma's speech. This will conclude the festival and Expedition 33 will depart. I think we're ready. I got all the tokens. Talk to everybody. It's time. Oh, this makes me... I hope they eventually do a piano score for this. That would be really nice. Oh, sad Eiffel Tower. I'm very curious to learn more about the fracturing. If there are any other cities of people also trying to do expeditions besides Lumiere. Very curious.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all-too-short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you.
Hell yeah.
Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. Maybe the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth.
Oh.
Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
Wow. Oh, snap. Oh, my God. Obscur. Oh, my God. Embark on the expedition. What the heck? Oh, my God. That's so good. Yeah, we're on this journey. We're invested. We continue. Tomorrow comes and we continue. We are definitely continuing this journey. Are we hitting mainland? Okay, let's watch this cutscene. Also, oh my God. Oh no. Oh God.
Get ready.
You're old. How did you survive the Gommage? Which expedition are you from?
Fall back!
Oh my God.
Gustav, come on, we need to go! He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Appreciate the cursing here.
Regroup at the rally point. The indigo tree.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh my God.
Run!
Oh my gosh. Is that what they were talking about? It started with an N.
Keep going!
Lucien! Oh my God, Lucien survived, please.
Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
No! Please let this be a nightmare. Please let this be a nightmare. What? Act 1, Gustav. Excuse me? That was real? What happened? And who was that? I wonder if he's from one of the, like, he's obviously from a previous expedition. I wonder if he's from one that actually got to the Paintress and he learned something and he's trying to protect the Paintress for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Holy crap. I was hoping that was just a nightmare about the expedition and that you'd wake up on the boat happy. Before. Just breathe, oh my god. I'm so stressed out. So beautiful now, but I just remember the nightmare that was last night. Spring Meadows. Holy mackerel, what a beginning. What a start to this game. Yeah, it's wild because, so a little bit of background lore. I was previously at Kepler, and so I played a build of this game, but it was a isolated build that was later on in the plot, so I've never seen this beginning. I only got to experience some of the combat and like one of the areas that I just kind of walk around and explored. It wasn't this area, I don't think. And so this is the first time I have seen this story and really felt the emotion, seen the way the themes are really coming through already in the first like hour and a half-ish of the game. And I'm so invested. I've missed having... I feel like I haven't seen as many RPGs that have this fight god, friends, that become family mentality in a while. I mean, In Stars and Time really gave me that energy, and I've been looking for more games that are very, like, kind of classic Final Fantasy stakes. Because I personally felt like a lot of the recent Final Fantasies for me haven't hit like that. This is hitting, and I cannot wait to play more. So let me know what you think. If you already have theories, please feel free to share. I guess if you know what you're talking about, please no spoilers. But I'm really excited to go through this journey and figure out what is going on. Like, why did this all of a sudden appear in recent memory? Like, in year 100, that's like a generation ago. 67 expeditions have happened. That's not long. What is going on in this world? So, yeah. Tune in. Keep tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Do all of the things if you want to continue to watch and discover indie games. I play a lot of demos to try and show you what's coming up. I'll be getting more into Let's Plays again because my work schedule has been easing up, which is really nice. And if you'd like to join a game club, if you'd like to play a game a month with a community of folks, there's a companion podcast, newsletter, and Discord community to help you experience the game in hopefully a more enriching way and thoughtful way. Check out geeksandgrounds.com or just head on over to my Discord where there's a Geeks and Grounds role and you can hop in and start discussing the game that we're playing as a community. As of recording this, depending on when I get this edited, we'll be finishing up Lost Records Bloom and Rage, and we'll be starting up Obra Dinn for the month of May, May 2025. So yeah, geeksandgrounds.com. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I cannot wait to play more. Congratulations again to Sandfall Interactive and Kepler. This is just outstanding, and I cannot wait to play more. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.